So I did the Grammys real quick. It is so crazy to be in a room with people whose careers you study. Fatima Robinson, Charm LaDonna, Adrian Wilshire. That was cool. And then also to be dancing for a real artist like Kendrick Lamar. Because it was a short rehearsal schedule and the Grammys doesn't play about like leaks or spoilers, I wasn't able to record in the studio at all because I wanted to keep my job. But I can let you see how the girls got ready for the big day, starting with our hair. Because of course you have to start with our hair. On Sunday, after our blocking rehearsal at the Staples Center, the 4 female dancers were sent to the Right Salon in Beverly Hills. Now, it was my understanding that Kendrick's vision was to have the 4 ladies represent the motherland. His stylist, Diane Garcia, built on that concept and had us dressed and our bodies painted to resemble the women of the Ovahimba tribe from Namibia. I hope I'm saying that correctly. If I'm mispronouncing it, somebody please correct me. Our hairstylist Twy collaborated with Fatima to come up with an artsy interpretation of the way this particular tribe wears their hair. You'll slip through the cracks, hoping that you'll survive. Gather your weight, take a deep look inside. Are you really who they idolize? To pimp a butterfly. At first I did At around the 6th hour of loud talking about everything from politics to ratchet TV, we started to grow a bit delirious, and Nita broke out in choreography from the Remember the Time video. Early the next morning, I wasn't allowed to film the check-in process, but I was allowed to film us walking to our dressing room in the Staples Center. After a successful dress rehearsal, we broke for lunch, and I took a quick nap before it was time for us to go get our bodies painted. Yeah. My makeup artist, Rebecca Aladdin, was super cool, but the alcohol that she sprayed me down with first was even colder. Then it was showtime. You can watch the full performance at cbs.com, and I'll put a direct link in the information box. The response to the performance was, for the most part, very positive. I could see Common's dimples from up on stage. He was smiling so hard. However, I got some interesting perspective from some friends of mine. One, who is Ugandan and male, said, "It was good, but they should have used real Africans for the African dance." And then that led to African Americans appropriating African culture. My other friends, who are both Nigerian and female, lamented about Black American girls wrapping their heads and mixing up different tribes. I can tell you that we wore jewelry from Kenya and Botswana. Our hair and body paint was inspired by a nomadic tribe from Namibia. Our face paint was akin to that of the women in South Africa, Nigeria, Ethiopia, and Aboriginal women from Australia. But you know what I can't tell you definitively? What parts of Africa my blood comes from. I'm happy to think that this performance shed some light on that, because there are still apparently so many people who don't know that I'm your long lost cousin. I'm not an outsider appropriating your culture for fashion's sake. I'm not stealing your heritage and renaming it and never giving you a shout out. I'd love to know your reaction to anything that was discussed in this video. The Grammys, Kendrick Lamar's performance, Black Americans appropriating African culture, head wraps. You can leave your questions or opinions in the comment box below, or you can hit me up on Twitter.